Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I am Yisiak, and today we are honored to have us Dr. Jack, educators and researchers who had deduct year to study the challenge of Ethiopia education systems. Before he take the stage, I want to invite you to give him your full attention because what he will share today is not only surprise but also deeply important for futures our students. The topic is 5 shocking reasons Ethiopia students fail university entrance exams. Dr. Jax is here to break down the hidden truths behind exam failures, reveal insights many of us overlook, and point us to the solutions that can change lives. This is session you cannot afford to miss. To stay with us, stay engaged, and let's welcome Dr. Jax with warm attention.
Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jake. Today we're diving into a crisis that affects nearly every family in Ethiopia, the university entrance exam. Did you know that out of every 100 students who sit for it, only 3 pass? That's not just failure, it's a national emergency. 5 shocking reasons Ethiopian students fail university entrance exams. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 shocking reasons behind this massive problem and, more importantly, what can be done to fix it. Let's get started. 97 out of every 100 Ethiopian seniors walk into the national exam hall nervous, shaking, and 97 walk out rejected. Only 3% make it. That means 1.2 million teenagers were told not this year. This isn't just a failure of students, it's a broken system. Let's uncover the 5 shocking reasons behind it and what can be done to fix them. 1. The language trap. The very first barrier? Language. The exam is in English, but most students, especially in rural areas, barely use English outside the classroom. Teachers themselves often learned in Amharic or Afan Oromo and translate lessons on the spot. So when the test says interpret, students hear a foreign word that blocks the entire question. Imagine asking someone to fly a jet after only driving a donkey cart. White heavy check mark solution, bilingual teacher training and better English support from primary school. Kids can't be tested in a language they were never truly taught. 2. Schools without WALLS, teachers without pay. Some schools still meet under trees. In Amhara, the average class packs 89 students, no desks, no electricity, no internet. And teachers? Ethiopia needs 120,000 new ones, but low pay and late salaries push many away. Some students are taught by substitutes who only finished grade 10. One even admitted skipping whole math chapters because I never liked that topic. White heavy checkmark solution. Invest in teacher pay, recruit more educators, and bring solar-powered classrooms to rural areas. 3. The curriculum time warp. Textbooks teach with 20-year-old tools like Bunsen burners, but the exam asks about modern technology like infrared spectroscopy. Students memorize old past papers, but when the 2022 exam came with new styles of questions, scores crashed. It's like being taught to drive a donkey cart, but being tested on a Tesla. White heavy checkmark solution, update textbooks, train teachers on modern methods, and match the syllabus to the exam. Curriculum Revision 2023-2025, Bridging the Time Warp. In 2023 and 2024, Ethiopia undertook a major curriculum revision to address what students and teachers called the curriculum time warp. The old system forced learners into a mismatch. The syllabus taught them outdated material, while the exams tested them on concepts far ahead of what the textbooks covered. Chemistry was the clearest example. Students still learned about test tubes, Bunsen burners, and fume hoods, while the national entrance exam demanded skills in modern analytical methods like infrared spectroscopy, hidden away in a single textbook footnote. This created a deep crisis. Students walked into labs without proper safety gear, teachers fell back on drilling past papers, and even then the 2022 leak-proof exam shocked everyone by removing predictable repeats. Memorization strategies collapsed. Comprehension had never been cultivated. As a result, scores plummeted. The 2023-2024 curriculum reform process was designed to end this chaos. Panels of subject experts, teachers, and university faculty aligned the syllabus with the skills actually tested in higher education and global science. Outdated content was retired, modern tools and techniques were introduced, and practical teaching guidelines were paired with updated exam frameworks. By 2025, the revised curriculum is being implemented in schools nationwide. Students now see the same concepts in class that they are expected to demonstrate in exams. Labs are gradually being upgraded, teacher training refreshed, and new assessment models introduced that balance knowledge, application, and problem solving. This reform aims to close the century gap. No more donkey cart curriculum for a Tesla exam. Instead, Ethiopia is building a 21st century education system where textbooks, classrooms, and national exams finally speak the same language. For conflict closing the school gates. War and unrest have shut down thousands of schools. In Tigray alone, 7,500 schools were damaged. Many students lost years of learning. Some classmates never returned, displaced, married early, or even recruited into fighting. Even when schools reopen, trauma lingers. In conflict zones, fewer than 1 in 1,000 students pass. White heavy checkmark solution: rebuild schools, provide counseling, and keep education safe even during crises. 5. The poverty paradox. Poverty hits the hardest. Many students skip meals to buy notebooks. Girls are forced into marriage when families can't pay exam fees. Kids spend hours fetching water instead of studying. Registration costs alone equal a week's wages for many families. An English prep book, that's 3 chickens that could feed a family for a week. White heavy checkmark solution: subsidize exam fees, expand school meal programs, and give rural families financial support so education isn't a luxury. We extend our heartfelt recognition to Dr. Abiy Ahmed, Prime Minister of Ethiopia, and Dr. Zelilam, Chairman of the Addis Ababa Education Office, for their remarkable effort in expanding the school meal program in Addis Ababa. This initiative has already proven its impact by attracting a large number of students back to school, reducing absenteeism, and creating a learning environment where children can focus on their studies without the burden of hunger. Your leadership has shown that education is not only about books and teachers, but also about ensuring the basic needs of our students are met. The success in Addis Ababa inspires hope for the future, and it is our strong belief that this program should be expanded to rural areas across Ethiopia. For many children in the countryside, a daily school meal could be the key to consistent attendance, better performance, and ultimately improved educational quality nationwide. We recognize and appreciate this visionary step, and we encourage its continuation and expansion to every corner of Ethiopia. By feeding our children today, we are nourishing the nation's future. Call to ACTI. If this made you angry, good, share this video, talk to teachers, leaders, and families. These problems are not impossible. Bilingual training exists, solar energy is cheap, textbooks can reach every kebel. What we need is the decision to act. A 97% failure rate should be treated as a national emergency, not just another shrug. Conclusion. Last week I met Selim, a 19-year-old who scored 49%, just 1 point short. She's back selling injera instead of studying medicine. Her story is not rare, it's the reality for millions. Fix the language trap, rebuild schools, modernize the curriculum, end conflicts, and fight poverty, and Selim's future will be on campus, not on the roadside. Because 3% should never be the ceiling for an entire generation. If these shocking truths about Ethiopia's exams opened your eyes, don't let the conversation stop here. Hit subscribe so you never miss future videos, give this video a like to push it higher, and share it with friends, teachers, and parents. Together, we can spread awareness and push for change, because 97% failure could never be made.